And I remember talking to some of those people trying to get them to invest, and they're like, hell no, I'm not investing in a food trailer.
To be sitting down with you. You and this queso like single-handedly helped me survive senior year in college.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. You have really had a whole lifetime of experiences in the culinary industry before you even started Torchys.
I've been in the restaurant business pretty much since I was 13 years old. I was a fry cook at Popeyes. Going to school, I thought I was going to be a counselor. You know, I like to help people.
Yeah.
And about halfway through the first semester, I literally got woken up out of my sleep and was like, dude, what are you doing? You should be a chef.
You had an epiphany.
Had a total epiphany. Next morning, I run down, I said, hey mom, I'm dropping out of college.
And how did that go?
That went over really well. No, it didn't. We had a nice little talk and decided I'd finish out that semester.
Okay.
I ended up going to Johnson Wales in Miami.
Oh, wow.
And then got a hospitality degree from FIU, Bachelor's in Hospitality Management. My first job out of college, I was hired as assistant manager at the World Bank in DC.
Wow.
A month after, I was promoted to chef. I was 22.
How did the people around you look at you when you were that young?
I literally used to get laughed at when I walked in the kitchen. 4,000 people a day. I had 75 cooks underneath me, and it was pretty insane. And that was sort of my PhD course, if you will, outside of college.
Like it.
Got a job opportunity out in LA to go work for MTV, and I opened up a Disney Animation, redid all their food. I got to be known as sort of the guy that would take corporate dining and kind of flip it on its head.
Yeah.
Not like your meatloaf and gravy that you expect at like a corporate cafe. And I did a short stint at Enron in Houston. I was executive chef there for a little bit. We all know how that ended.
I'm glad you made it through that
I did.
chapter. What brought you to Austin, Texas?
They had opportunity at Dell Computers, so I ran all the food service at Dell as their executive chef. Then went and worked for a little bit with the Chewy's guys and worked at a restaurant on Lake Austin called Lucy's Boatyard.
I remember it well, the rolls.
The 7-Up rolls, they were pretty ridiculous with honey butter.
Who knew? You're the guy that has literally been fueling my life. At the age of 32, you decide you want to start your own thing.
Yes. Well, I'd wanted to work for myself, and I knew I didn't want to be like the big fine dining sort of fancy chef restaurant. I wanted to do something more for just kind of your everyday folks, but with a lot of love and a lot of passion behind the food. My first business partner, his name was Bill, and he had this taco truck that he was trying to remodel and sell, and no one wanted to buy it.
So what year is this?
This was 2006.
So that's before trailers and food trailers were sexy.
They were not a sexy thing at all.
So you're trying to sling food out of a trailer and people think you're crazy.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. And all my friends were like, dude, what are you doing? You're a chef. Like, why are you gonna open a food trailer? Like, are you nuts? And I remember talking to some of those people trying to get them to invest, and they're like, hell no, I'm not investing in a food trailer.
At a time when everybody's telling you you're nuts, what's keeping you going?
I think just the passion. And I would rather start in a brick and mortar, but banks were not gonna just give you $500,000 or $1 million just because you got a good idea. I'm like, well, screw it. If I can get it in a trailer, then I'll just try it. So that's what I did. I took a loan out of my house, maxed out all my credit cards, and got the doors open, and we opened August 1st, 2006.
And what did that day look like? Because August 1st in Texas, that was a hot day, and you were in a food truck.
It was a very hot day. I was nervous as a pregnant nun. I was really nervous, but at the same time, I was really excited. I still have the first $5 bill that the first customer came up. I made him sign it.
Tacos are a way of life in Austin and in Texas. What made you think you could do tacos differently?
Before I started Torchys, I literally did a taco tour kind of around Texas. Not that I hadn't had tons of tacos, but I picked out sort of some of the hot spots. What I found was there was a lot of great tacos, but they were all sort of
doing the same
things. I was like, how could you take that and sort of flip it on its head and do something fun and exciting? Still have those roots.
Yeah.
But kind of put my own twist on it.
You're like, buckle up, everybody. You ever heard of green chili queso?
That's right.
About to change your life. How would you get people to pay attention to you?
Well, that was tough. Trailers were not the cool hip thing back then.
You were ahead of the curve, my friend.
I was, and I didn't know it. I mean, I wanted to get my business open and just get it out there.
Yeah.
I had a red Vespa that I had owned for a little while, and I put a little food bag on the back of it, strapped it down.
You're throwing tacos out like newspapers,
Yeah,
aren't you?
pretty much. Go out and just put them in anybody's mouth that I could. And we handed out breakfast tacos at the stop traffic at 5th and Lamar. People kind of look at us like, okay, I'll take a free taco. I felt confident enough that they'd at least try it.
Yeah.
Then maybe they'll come back and order. One of our sayings in our restaurants is, if it's not damn good, don't serve it.
And that's why you plaster damn good across the walls in every restaurant.
Well, that actually came from our customers.
Really?
Believe it or not. In the early days, they would come and they'd say, damn, these tacos are good. Damn, these tacos are good. And so me and my partner talked and we're like, hey, we should put damn good in our logo. It would sort of hold us to an expectation, not only for ourselves, but to our customers. If you're gonna say your tacos are damn good, like, you gotta deliver.
What became the most popular?
Our trailer park. It's got green chilies from New Mexico, hand-breaded chicken tender, and then we do some nice fresh lettuce on there, pico de gallo, shredded cheese, comes with a creamy poblano sauce.
Is it still your most popular to this day?
It's our #1 selling taco. Every store across the company.
What are you most proud of on the menu?
I love our queso.
Your queso's like crack.
It is like crack,
That,
totally.
once you have it once, you cannot go back.
I still, to this day, if I start eating the queso, I can't stop till the bowl's finished. And I've eaten more queso than most people, trust me.
I feel that deeply. What are you most proud of when you look back on this journey? Because in 2006, you had one trailer that you're
Yes.
dishing food out of, and people think you're crazy. Here we are in 2019, and you have 70 locations and growing,
71 on Monday, yeah.
spanning 4 states.
Yes.
So you are this Austin fairy tale from trailer to brick and mortar, and you've done it with so much passion and heart. How do you feel when you look at that?
One of the things I set out to do when I started was I really wanted to provide opportunities for people. I wanted Torchys to feel like a family. Here, we're going to give you a shot. And that's been probably my biggest accomplishment, is just watching those people grow from cashiers and cooks and bussers and dishwashers and having a career with us. You know, I have people that are running regions of our restaurants now that started off at those levels. And then, you know, other ones that are now managing partners, and they're having great lives. I'm watching them buy houses and get their cars and get married and having kids. That stuff, you just can't make that up, you know, and that warms my heart. And not only that, but for our customers, like, people propose with Torchys. We've sponsored wishes for Make-A-Wish at our restaurants. I just feel proud that we're part of the community.
And you have created a community. People will rally behind this queso. I've
Yes,
seen it.
I know,
I've been
yes.
one of them.
Torchy's a little bit my alter ego, you know, in a way. Like, there's all part of us that, you know, there's the little guy that says, hey, you ought to eat the kale salad. And then there's Torchy on the other side that says, screw it, let's go eat the queso. We really wanted Torchy to be like, I can come in, I can let my hair down, I can be myself. And you know what? I'm gonna eat some damn queso, and that's okay.
Yes.
And I'm gonna enjoy it.
Where did the name Torchys come from?
So my first partner, Bill, actually had the name out late one night, actually in the 90s, and he had this sort of image of the silver Airstream with neon torches with flames coming out of the Y. And he sort of kept that name in the back of his head, and he never knew he'd open a taco shop or anything else.
He knew it had purpose somewhere.
He knew that name had purpose somewhere. I'll forever love him for that. We're still good friends today.
Yeah,
so.
and it's a unique part of your history.
Yes.
I'm sure so many people seek you out for insight and advice. So what is one of the most common things you tell people?
I truly believe if you do something you're passionate about, the rest will come. If you're doing it for the money, if you're doing it for the fame, you know, you can probably get there on some levels, but will you really be fulfilled? I mean, I didn't have a business plan when I started Torchys. That's probably, you know, all the business schools are probably going, screw you, Mike, don't say that, you know. But at the end of the day, you got to figure it out. Get your people around you, love and care about them, and then, you know, you can really do some fun, exciting stuff.
Mike, this has been a damn good interview.
Well, awesome.
I'm so blessed to know you. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
very
all of
much.
that. Cheers
Good to see you. Cheers to you.
Cheers to the feast, shall we? Okay,
We shall,
but
yes.
I don't think we should be splitting a queso. This will be mine.
That's
and you
yours?
We're
Okay.
gonna do one more for Mike, folks. Okay.
Son of a gun, she took my queso.